Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Oswald, and if you're a first-time viewer, welcome. If you're a long-time viewer or returning, what's wrong with you? Now let's address the caboose in the room here. It's been a long time. It's been 2 years since we've seen each other. 2 years. Lots changed. I see you got a new haircut, new style, maybe a few more wrinkles. You know what? Who's not aging? But you know, during that 2 years, I lost all that weight, hit my growth spurt, got taller. You know, I'm lying, those didn't happen. Now I'm super pumped to be back. And I've got a new adventure for you, and we're gonna have a lot this year for 2026. Got a new camera, new laptop, things to make this a lot easier. So we're gonna have more adventures coming up. Now, today's adventure, we are going to the Toy Hall of Fame, Strong Museum Play. We've been there together, but we have a new challenge. We are going to pick an item that is on display, and then we are going to go try to find it in the wild. Okay, calling it from Toy Hall of Fame to Oswald's collection. It's a working title, but I think it's going to be a blast. So without further ado, let's hit the road. Now I do have to admit something, and it's sad news. Wilson's missing. Not seen Wilson for a while. I think he got sick of waiting and just rolled off. At some point he might show up. You know, maybe he sees, hey, I'm back, get the gang back together, and then we can go on more adventures. But, you know, I looked high and low, and I could not find him anywhere. There she is. Long time no see. This place is a madhouse already. I'm expecting to probably be on the 3rd floor. Oh, I don't know. Look at that. They got a sign that tells you how many spots are available. Let's see what we can find. Now, I have discovered our first roadblock. I forgot my pass, so I might be paying to go in, even though I have a membership. I'm assuming they can look it up, but I'm not turning around to go get it either. All right, we've made it in. Front staff, super helpful. Gave me like a one-time pass and a way to add it to my phone, so super neat. Oh my God, it's Thanos. Hi, Thanos. Oh, that was so intimidating. You could have killed me. Now, I've chosen a very interesting day to do this. It is Superhero Day here. We're going to make our way down Sesame Street. But it is Superhero Day, and it is packed. As soon as I got in, they're announcing you can meet Spider-Gwen, and that was just chaos everywhere. Sesame Street area is incredibly neat if you're a fan of Muppets. I even have Bert and Ernie chilling up there. You can watch a little movie in a theater. And if you feel so inclined, you can even shop at a mini Wegmans. Well, that is not what we're here for today. We're on a mission. We need to get to the Toy Hall of Fame section. Let's make our way there now. Now, if you remember, we did go here a couple years ago. And back then, the toys being inducted to the Hall of Fame were Masters of the Universe. And coincidentally, I think that's what we're going to be hunting for today. I found the couple of the hour, the founders of Mattel, Ruth Handler and Elliot Handler. Without them, we wouldn't be doing this hunt today. Masters of the Universe 2022. We were here for it. Looks like the inductee for 2025, Trivial Pursuit. Fun game, but I just really remember these little pieces here as a kid, just losing all of those. And it looks like they had 2 inductees last year. First Trivial Pursuit, and now Battleship. This is one that I can get behind. This is always a fun game. They have a giant version up in the toy area, and we'll check that out as well. Now, since it's been a while, a little bit of directions for you. First, going to go through the game area. Tons of games on display, but games to play as well. Aha, here it is. The giant Battleship. Look at this puppy right here. It's massive. You sunk my battleship. It's a further portion of the arcade. This is one of my personal favorite areas. Stand-up arcade machines. I wonder if we can find it here. Not seeing it. Here's Ghostbusters. Never really got into the arcade version of that. Uh-oh. I'm not seeing it. It was here last time. Ah, here it is. Ninja Turtles. Now this is my game. I love Ninja Turtles, especially on the arcade cabinet. Oh, it's always a blast. Alright, it's enough funny business. Let's go find our toy. Oh, I'm seeing something I like. Star Wars Lego. Cannot go wrong with this, but that is not what we are searching for today. Now we're going to start at the beginning. I already saw where He-Man is. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's not get to the end too fast here. So it looks like our first area. Looks like we got Hot Wheels, Matchbox cars. Something that never really grabbed me as a kid. But I know it is a huge favorite in the collecting community. Now, aside from collecting vintage toys, Lego might be the only thing that tops it out here. Absolutely love Lego. And just seeing the pod racer here, ooh, just touches my heart. Now, it's not something I really had as a kid. It's because I would leave it everywhere and people would step on it. It didn't last long, but as an adult, I know better. Now I'm stepping on my own pieces. But I'm not gonna throw out my own Lego sets, that'd be crazy. Now seeing some of this on display almost kind of makes me feel sad for kids from way back in the day, because it's like, hey, here's blocks with just animals, like you can stack it. But I mean, come on, how long is that going to last you? Then there's this area where just nightmares are created. I mean, look at that. You thought that was scary. Wait until you see their friend. I can't tell if that's hair or a helmet. Now this is what we're looking for right here. I don't have the exact figure, but here's Motu. And we're going to be looking for the vintage He-Man, and preferably complete. I have a beat-up copy already, but he does not have accessories. He looks well loved. Just love how flamboyant Prince Adam looks. It's fantastic. You can't go wrong with Grizzlor, that furball himself. Now what I really wonder is, whose toys are these? Someone had to have donated them, I'm assuming. Could you imagine a kid in like the 80s having these and then one day your copy ends up in the Hall of Fame? It's pretty wild to think of the life that these toys have had. So we've got our target, and I'll put a little picture of him right here. This is really what we're looking for. He wasn't in display. I was kind of surprised he wasn't. How do you not have Master of the Universe without actually He-Man there? He must be somewhere else, but I cannot find him. So, now we are going on the hunt to find him at a local toy store. Hoping we'll find him there. That place I'm going to is pure chaos, but fun. And I have a backup place if needed. And you know what? There is a chance if we don't find him, it thumbs down. We lose. Okay? Well, that's part of the fun. But he's such a common toy. We've got to find him. Now the challenge will be finding He-Man with all of his accessories. That's the tough part. Because I don't want another copy that's just naked. Okay? We need a little bit of them. You know, I'll take a couple. Give me the chest piece and maybe an axe. But if he's got nothing, I don't want him. Okay? Finding him naked is a failure as well. Okay? And I don't want to lose in the first challenge. So we gotta hit a home run here. This place is somehow getting even busier. It's time we hit the road. Now our first stop is a place called Barter Town. And it is, as the name says, it is Barter Town. Nothing's gonna have a price tag. And it is just, it's almost like a flea market or attic. You're just digging for stuff. You never know what you're gonna find. I found some good stuff there. You just need to know what you're looking for and how much the item is going for. You almost have to prepare yourself, do a little homework. Now, as you can tell, it's going for a wide range of prices. Put them here, here, put one over there. So I don't know what we're gonna find in terms of price. So right now, goal one, let's find him, if not his accessories, and then we'll take it from there. We do have a backup location to try to hunt for him, but you know what? I kind of like to find him at the first place. I want to get that win. I want to get that W. So let's head on in and start digging. Now, if something else piques our interest, we might pull the trigger. But goal number one, He-Man and his accessories. But who knows what else we'll find. Now, as you can see, this place is chaos. There's stuff everywhere. You know you're going to find something good, but we're going to have to do a lot of digging. Now, in the store, they were live streaming, playing music at the same time. It was quite noisy, so I could not really record any audio as well, so it's just video. So now we find ourselves in this awkward situation here. I think it's pretty fun. I hope you do too. Upon entering the store, first thing we're going to see right away is some TMNT NECA. It's great stuff. I collect some of it. But it's not what we're here for today. We're here to find Motu. And it takes a while to find it. Found some cool Black Series figures, but again, not what we're looking for. And even some Muppets, if you're into that kind of thing. Now eventually we do start finding some Motu stuff. Find a front casing to a Snake Mountain, some vehicles. This isn't what we're looking for. We're looking for He-Man himself. Now eventually we do start finding some good signs, some great boxed product. Not what we're looking for, but I absolutely love seeing the stuff in person. The stories the items can tell alone. This has been here for many years. I mean, granted the stories are probably of the item just sitting in someone's attic, but it's wild to think this piece of cardboard has been hanging around for over 40 years. Eventually I found what is like a desk, and it has a bunch of loose Motu stuffed in there. But the trouble is, a lot of it is well loved. There's just limbs, there's legs, there's just torsos. It is a graveyard of toys. Some cool little finds in there. We eventually find one of my favorite He-Man figures, Thunder Punch He-Man. Show you here, you can open up his backpack, put some bottle caps in there. When he twists his waist and he punches, those explode. Super cool toy. There's no way they're making something like that these days though. I love the little rubber He-Man. That was super cool to see. Don't know what it's from or what year, but it's pretty nifty. And then we also have a 2000X McDonald's He-Man toy. Something I had, but we can't just leave with just that. That'd be cheating, all right? That'd be a consolation prize here. Now, as you can tell, some of these toys really well loved. So much so, kind of looks like a kid got hungry with this guy here. Pretty creepy. I hate to be him. Did a little bit more looking, and eventually I found him. Top shelf in a case. Get a little worried he might be expensive, but man does he look good. He looks pretty darn clean. The owner wanted to sell them together. He-Man and Battle Cat. Now at first I thought they were both complete. Looking at it now, wah wah, Battle Cat's missing his helmet. But that's not what we're looking for, and I already have a Battle Cat. This one is pretty darn clean though, better than the one I had before. So this is an addition to. They wanted around $125 for both of them. But that He-Man's got everything. His sword, his axe, and his shield. He stands on his own. He looks fantastic. Now while mulling it over, do a little bit more searching and find a boxed slime pit sitting on the back of a shelf. I don't know why I love slime pit. I do. I never owned one, but just the idea of it is awesome. And this one is in the box. And as you can see, has all of its pieces. It looks amazing. This is the best one I've ever found in person. And he wants $150 for this. Now it is missing the slime, but it has all the paper material inside. And this piece goes for well above that online with recent eBay sales. So we might be having a big spending day. All right, guys, did pretty darn good. Way better than I thought I was going to. Price-wise too, not bad. All things considered, right on the mark. Either, broke even with recent sales or even did better. The only thing, you know what? I'm not going to spoil it. We'll go over what I bought when I get home. I'm still shocked. I love box stuff. Absolutely adore it. And there was so much in there. Now, I did not buy all of it, obviously. But just seeing it and knowing, man, that's been around for like 40 years. Kind of mind-blowing. Like, how did that make it? Whose grandma's attic was that sitting in for so long? Tons of fun. Just absolute chaos, And I apologize. They were live streaming in there, and I think it's Whatnot or whatever that people do. Trying to make a buck, and I get it. Might have to put some music. Let's hit a couple more spots, at least one more. And then we might have a bonus after that. But then we will head home, hit the nerd room, and show you what we picked up today. Because I'm pumped. I'm feeling good. 2026 off to a good start. I'm excited to see where it takes us. Because there's plenty of other stores to hit in future adventures. And we have this toy hunt, we'll say, Hall of Fame to Oswald's collection. And we're off to a great start. Let's hit one more spot. We've got one more stop in us. This is a store I used to frequent quite often, and they recently moved. Let's check it out. Roger. Oh, so cool. Oh yeah, much bigger now. Beautiful media met by some superheroes. And some NECA horror. Oh no, should have gone here first. They have a He-Man there, though ours is a little cleaner, I believe. And then they have a battle cat. But I think I'm realizing the one I picked up was missing the helmet. I hope I'm wrong. I left them at home and made a trip out here. Uh-oh. Still a victory no matter what today. But there might be a little asterisk next to it. A good selection here. I'm gonna have to do a full trip here soon. I'm just stopping in and heading out. The organization here, so much better than the last place. Not to knock them, but man, that last place was, it's like a mine. You never know what you're gonna unearth, but you have to dig for it. We're gonna have to do a full trip here soon. This place has grown. They have a lot of good stuff, and the prices are pretty darn good. We're gonna end on this shot of Superman looking a little scared. Now that, my friends, was a great adventure and a great way to kick off 2026. Now, before we depart, let's go over what we picked up today. Now, first up are these two items that were just thrown in. I asked the guy, he let me have them for no additional fee. I don't even know what these will be for a price anyways. So that was a nice little bonus. Here's a nice little shot of them. Pretty cool find. I love these oddities, and it's something I look forward to find every single time I go for a hunt. Next up is Wah Wah. It is Battle Cat. He is a good looking figure. He is clean, better than the one I currently have, or I should say had. I still have him, but now I have two. But he is missing the helmet, so I don't believe that is an expensive item, and I could have sworn I remember seeing it many times in previous flea market hunts. So just something I'm going to be looking forward to complete this guy. But consolation prize, Battle Cat. Next up is He-Man. Mission accomplished. Ba-boom. We completed it. He is beautiful. Look at him. He is clean. He stands on his own. Has his accessories. No one has chewed on him. He's as good as it's going to get, you know, without having to go and find some crazy, ridiculous, expensive versions. I think this is going to be probably the He-Man I stick with. I know there's other variants, the hard head, soft head. He is squishy. He's going to be the He-Man I have on display, you know, front and center there. Now, this does mean we are starting this Hall of Fame to Oswald's collection with a victory. I don't know if we're going to be able to bat 1,000, but we're going to try. Fantastic start to it, and to find it at this first place as well. Now, you might be wondering, where is the slime pit? We know you picked it up, Oswald. You're right, I did pick it up. Look at it. It's a beaut. It's beautiful. I mean, come on. It's got the box, it's got all the parts. I just love the box. It is sturdy. It's just nice. It needs a little dusting, you know, but it's over 40 years old or right around. I mean, come on, who wouldn't? He-Man's great, we get the victory, but this is my highlight. It's just going to look phenomenal on the shelf here. All right, I've gone ahead, pulled it out of the sleeve. It was a little tough. I was a little worried that I was going to break it at first. So let's just pick through. We got the piece, and it's clean. It's just not, if it's been played with, it's been very little. We do have the canister for the slime. It's in the baggie, so I can only assume it's gross in there. Claw, and we got booklet. Oh, it looks like we might have a kid drawing on it, maybe? No, I mean, look at this. Look at it. That is so cool. Oh, it's so clean. I mean, it's honestly so clean, it's like, is this too good to be true? But no, this is the real deal. Here we go. How to care for your slime. The owner of the store said there is no slime, but if I had it, I could care for it. We have a canister here. I want to see what's underneath this. Oh, you can get the magazine. I wonder if it's too late for me to sign up for this. Could you imagine the looks on their faces if I mailed that in? And let's take a look at this. I'm sorry, I did have to do that off screen, holding the camera, can open the baggie. But one thing I noticed as I was moving this around, guys, there's something in here. I kind of don't want to look, but I'm going to. It's crusty. Okay. my god, there's the slime! Oh my god, that smells like death. Okay, I know why that was for sale. The slime killed the kid. That was one of the worst things I have ever smelled. Funny and cool that I have it, but I really wish I did not smell that. That was terrible. Terrible. I can't get it out of my nose either. Like, it's been 5 minutes. I left washed up real quick because even though I didn't touch it, I don't know. I'm gonna be dead just like the kid that owned it. So it's nice knowing you guys. This was the only video for 2026 because the first toy killed me. Now it has been a blast, and until our next adventure, I've been Oswald, you've been the viewer, and as they say, Oswald at Endswald. Wilson here, just telling you to comment, like, and subscribe. Come on, I'm waiting. I'm still waiting.